But now we said it.
Welcome to But Now We Said It.
Today we're going to be discussing Dorinda's sad departure. We are all quite bummed about it, but we want to share some of our favorite moments of hers.
This one's for you, Dorinda.
And I know we're acting as though she's dead, and this is a celebration of life, but we are celebrating her life and body of work on the Real Housewives of New York.
I mean, everybody's been posting so much about it today. Someone literally did say, guys, it's not like she's dead, but it feels like she's.
When you get taken out of Bravo, you're dead.
Right.
Especially because
then you go to WeTV.
You go to WeTV. I was just going to say.
Marriage boot camp.
You go to WeTV.
I mean, she'll find a way to get on marriage boot camp for sure.
I just think she's above the fray in that regard. Yeah. I don't think she's like hungry for fame like some of the WeTVers. If that makes sense.
And she has money.
Right, exactly.
How much money does she have?
I mean, that Berkshire house is like, I don't realize how big it is. And then they go out in that pool area and I'm like, whoa.
I think the thing that makes me nervous is all of the Poshmark selling. How she sells like old.
The thing that makes me nervous is her drinking.
I want to say one of my absolute favorite, well, not favorite moments, but one of the most touching moments is Carol and Dorinda going to London together. I don't think there's any other housewives that share this bond where they were widowed. And
well, Taylor Armstrong.
Well, I mean,
they were on the same franchise.
Not on the same cast and bonding. But no, like that was such a special moment for them, and it was like a real, like authentic, like housewives moment.
No, I saw Carol crying with her headphones on in bed. I would say was one of like 2 or 3 housewives moments that made me kind of tear up.
Right. It was haunting. It was like so dark. The dead husband in the urn, her Beats headphones.
The Beats. Okay, I was there. I'm like, can we just put like, you know, Apple earbuds in? Like, it felt disrespectful to the urn.
Beats gives you that extra bass.
Carol needs some extra
I'm like,
bass.
what kind of music had bass in it while she was holding the urn? Like, she was crying.
And I could see Enya being on there, honestly.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
I think Carol's got some interesting music taste, but this is about Dorinda.
Yes.
I mean, my favorite moment was it just drew a blank, but I just wanted to bring up the red balloon and Richard while we're talking about the dead husband. But come back to me because I literally am drawing a blank on what my favorite moment is.
My favorite moment.
I thought it was the red balloon.
Well, that wasn't.
That
it
was
was like a
we were
touching
talking about
moment.
death. It was like touching moment.
Oh.
Well, while you think about it, mine is the iconic Bronx brunch. The bitches who brunch at the Bronx.
Your way to the middle, and you keep your way to the middle. You're bankrupt. Yeah, I have your papers for fraud. Hostess with the mostest.
They show up to this like Italian like pizzeria type place. Dorinda rolls in drunk from the night before. She was out until like 4 a.m. She said, let's keep it going.
I love it. Bethany's like, Dorinda's the only one that got the memo because she showed up wasted.
Yeah. She's like, let's just keep it going. It's noon and Bloody Marys are flowing. And then she just gets on her rants because Sonia is there. And of course, Dorinda's biggest trigger that season was anything Sonia. Right. And she went off on her saying, I have files about you. I know all about your finances. She's like, clip.
That was the iconic clip.
I mean,
there was,
you fool.
Yeah, that's what I was. I think I was almost turned off by the clip because it felt a little too whatever, but everything else, I'm like, you fool. And like all of that, her going at her was.
Oh, she was wasted.
I still do have like 2 moments. One of them is a little part of that. At the brunch, when they're talking about the safari thing, because Bethany goes like, "Oh yeah, blah, with their animals," and then like, and Carol
has a safari at 3.
Safari outfit, and then Bethany goes, "Yeah, Carol has a safari at 3," and Dorinda goes, "Where are you going at 3?" Yes, she has a safari tour.
She was so confused.
So
like, no,
she's like, no, like she's saying they're animals and it's a joke. She's like, what's she doing at 3?
And she was dressed as a safari.
Yeah,
it was like it was so perfect,
so good. That was a fun time, guys. That was a cast.
That was a cast. Oh my god!
And Tinsley was there.
She was there, showing up as if she was going to the Upper East Side.
And I liked it. It was great. I was really thought about that today. Actually, losing Dorinda now kind of like solidified like Dorinda, Tinsley, Bethany out of that iconic cast. I have it on a t-shirt, popqualis.com. Of like that, you know, we know the cast. We know who I'm talking about. And now 3 of them are gone.
It's crazy.
And the other
4 of them, Carol too. Dorinda, Carol,
wow,
Bethany,
never
Tinsley.
This big of a shake.
And but think about like Dorinda came in on season 7. Dorinda to me was like, she changed the game. That was like because they had this big shakeup in 5.
Right.
Kristen came on 6, but 7 was when all of them were together.
That's when the golden.
And Dorinda brought this energy. You and I have talked about this on a podcast
Right.
before, where to me, Dorinda feels like she's been there since the beginning.
I agree.
And there's only like 3 in my head that actually brought that energy.
Shannon Medora too.
Shannon Bedore
Yep.
and Margaret Josephs. Those 3 to me were like, they came in and they felt natural, and you feel like they've been there forever.
Do you think that has anything to do with Dorinda was actually friends with these women?
But that's
that definitely
way
is part of
before.
it.
That's the big thing. And like, I guess Shannon wasn't, but
Shannon's just so unhinged.
she just made sense. But no, like Dorinda, like this is a huge loss.
Right. It really is. I remember my favorite
And-
moment. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick. Yeah, it's the end of that golden era of NYC, which was like season 7 through 11, is like no more.
It's no more.
It's
I
no
can
more.
put on
We have
any
to let it go.
episode, and it's
And-
7
best
through 11,
mode, best
incredible.
mode.
And season 7, I like forgot how iconic it was.
It's
I
so
just
good.
revisited the cast trip. I was
Turks and
howling.
Caicos?
Yes, howling.
That's where we got not really.
not really.
I'm working my way towards that. I'm now at Aviva's last season.
uh,
So the next one's this one.
season 6 is
Right.
an underrated
I
season
agree.
as well.
I agree.
They
I
have so
actually,
many
this
funny
is
moments.
controversial. I like season 5 and 6 better than seasons 1 through 4.
Oh my God! Thank
Yeah, I
you.
agree with that.
Thank you. I do too.
Wow. Okay.
And
Yeah.
it's only because I revisited them. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have said that at the time.
I like them better.
Yeah, 5 and 6 were way better than the originals.
Mhm.
I haven't seen those.
But now we said it.
But now we said
But now
it.
we
But
said
now we said it.
So, I mean, one of my favorite things, obviously, is like Dorinda slurring, you know what I mean? Whether it's in a bubble dress, whatever it is. But her giving the speech at Tom and Luann's wedding.
No,
Next-
the Baba Bees party.
No, on the yacht.
Oh, the actual wedding.
No, engagement
The
party. The yacht
that's
party.
At the
The
Baba
yacht
Bees.
I thought it was on a yacht.
No, it was
Yeah,
on the
wasn't-
yacht.
Yeah,
wasn't
called
the
the Baba Bees.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Yeah. I'm like, guys,
We
Christ.
got Sonia. We
We
got the
got the
yacht.
I'm so happy that, that I am part of this. I knew you for a long time. She's like, show your face, not a moment in time, not a moment that happens. Just every once in a while, you just know when it's right. And it's right.
She gets up and it's the confidence Dorinda has. She slurred the first 18 words, but she just kept going. She just plowed through it.
And an underrated moment from the speech is the end where she's like just that
Yeah,
that nod where she's like, I slayed that.
Right.
Yeah.
She has no clue.
That episode too. I remember Ramona dancing around the whole occasion.
Ramona dancing was.
She was like, I don't need the man to dance. And she was like, yeah, Dorinda,
Yeah.
best bet. And she's given us a few of those speeches. That was her best.
Because it's when she's drunk, she's authentically drunk. She's not acting up the drunk.
You can't act that.
Right, exactly.
Well, I guess while we're talking about her unintelligible slurring, let's talk about the other ones she had, when she was doing the knife.
Stabbed the knife on
Right.
the
And,
table.
she's like, "Ah," and then Tinsley and Bethany stand up, directing the
Okay. We've had enough audio problems, you fuckers.
Not true.
Not me, but you two.
I have the worst. Is my mic
about
better,
Dorinda.
everyone?
Yeah, you're right. All right, Malcolm. Let's you go.
Oh God, where do I start? Dorinda's such a relatable character in so many ways, mainly through her alcohol, not ism, just alcohol. When she took charge with the bartender and just told him how to make this drink and how she was going to do it better.
Let's do it a little bit heavier pour than you did, just to make it snappy, make it good. A little bit extra lemon. This is called the pre-dress drink. Okay. You don't know what you're dealing with here, do you?
No.
You do not know a little thing. It is fun. We will not let you down.
I forgot what she said exactly.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
All right, a little bit heavier pour than you did, just to make it snappy, make it good. Little bit extra lemon. This is called the pre-dress drink.
The pre-dress drink.
You don't know what you're dealing with here,
You
do
do
ya?
not know what you're
You do
dealing with.
not know a little thingy because she got distracted.
Yeah.
And then she says, well, it seems like it's going to be fun. She says, it will be fun. We will not let you down. And then she said, you know what I like? A little splash of water.
Right.
Just a splash.
A little bubble.
So that she's
Yeah,
All right. Here it is. Taste. And then she's standing there. And she's like,
then she's like, got a lot of love in it.
Said, oh, that's good. She's like, it's got a lot of love in it. It's a Miami mojito. That's it. And then just storms off as if it was a completely normal interaction.
So wasted.
And she was so proud of herself.
Right.
She's such
wasted.
a gangster.
She is.
I think there's like some mafia blood in there that just like cool
it
and
kind of
like
feels like
don't
it.
She
give
does
a
have a-
fuck, and, like,
She has that old, broad New York City energy, which
And
is what I love
Mm-hmm.
about New York. Like, that's what I want on there.
I
is
also
New
felt
York.
like she was the
She
one
is New York, yeah.
that could be transitioned to Jersey if they wanted to.
She's trashy enough.
Like she's
Right.
like she's got
Yeah.
that broad.
Well,
no, like you said, the broad sort of mentality.
yeah, they're just trashy.
like if she had
Well, like, I mean, yeah.
if she had like the family ties that New Jersey has, you know, she'd be all about that loyalty and like everything, because that's
Yeah.
what where the base of her arguments really comes
Not
from.
my family in New Jersey. We're not loyal to anyone. There's cheating going on. Okay.
No, I see what you're saying though. Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel
Yeah.
like. Well, no, I think she does love the loyalty. She always brings that up with Ramona.
Oh, yeah.
She says, "We've known each other. We've been friends for 20 years. You talk to me in private if you're whatever."
Yeah,
with
we-
John,
oh my God,
when
okay.
he takes Viagra and fucks her for 6 hours.
He's like, really buzzing to you for 6 hours. And she's just like, talk to me about it separately. You hear me? And your friend for 20 years. Just like, fuck her.
Important.
Ramona's just like, she's like, I've been off a little more than I could chew.
She literally had no clue what she was getting into.
That reminded me of my moment for some reason. Oh, no, do you want to go in?
No, that was
The
the
drink
drink.
moment.
Oh, no.
The pre-just drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
You're last. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm like, right. Okay, you're freaking me out. Okay, no, so what? For some reason, like the vibe felt similar. I feel like it was in like a similar hotel room at the Gansevoort, maybe downtown. The jean decorating party when Dorinda. They were all decorating jeans for Heather Holla, Yummy Tummy Mummy.
Yeah, for Kristen.
Kristen's.
I just posted about this.
Yeah,
actually,
it was like some. What is it? Like a
it's
charity.
She was doing a smile charity, so Heather donated all the yummy jeans.
That's what it was, and they were like decorating, you know, like nice little stitching and blah blah blah. And Dorinda sewed on the woman's coaster.
Well, she goes, someone says, "Oh, those look nice," and she's like, "Well, it's his coasters."
And she's like, "Well, I thought they were
I
decorating."
thought they were part of the decoration.
You put these on already?
Well, they were her coasters.
I thought they were decorations.
It actually looks good, doesn't it?
Like, it's actually moments like that make me love Housewives.
Right.
That's my
Yes.
favorite part.
And that's like so New York.
So New York.
So New York.
Those in between moments. It's almost like there's, you know, the main stuff, and then there's B-roll. B-roll, if Friedman doesn't know, is like when they show around town and things like that.
Right.
That's almost just like a separate thing. I'm gonna call it Z-roll, where you're getting these just like delicious little moments like that.
And it was-
or like Kim Richards being like, "Where's my pizza?" Like,
or when she thought that the Golden Gate Bridge was a ship.
yeah, totally. Things like that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Dorinda gives us a lot of moments, like the safari thing. She
did.
gives a lot of those.
and then like literally they were sewing all this stuff on these jeans, decorating like arts and crafts, and to sell at a like charity event. I'm like, who shows up to a charity event and wants to buy these jeans that they were more likely to buy if they didn't have all of that done
100%.
to them.
And she's like, "Yeah, I thought it looked really good." It's a fucking coaster.
I wonder how much those went for. Think about it. Like in retrospect, if they were to auction those now,
Oh,
They
I
would
would,
get more
I
money.
would 1,000% bid on that.
Won't pay my rent, but I'll buy those jeans.
I would frame it and have it
'Cause-
in my closet.
Yeah.
'Cause I literally just posted about that like this past week, and people were like, "Can we get a deep dive on where these jeans ended up?" I was like, "I want to know who bought them."
Thinking back, like it must have been pretty tough to thread.
Well,
'Cause the
I think she
coaster's
just
thick.
hot glued it.
Oh yeah,
Because Kristen also asked if someone could bring an
A
ice
hot glue.
pick.
Yeah, she's
Right.
like, oh yeah. Bethany reading it, she's like, an ice pick, a hot glue gun.
gun.
She's like, what?
What are we bringing an ice pick for?
Oh, what a classic season. Classic Dorinda. Dorinda's, I think, let's say her best seasons. I think season 7 and 8 were her best. Maybe people probably say season 8 because of the made it nice
Make
thing.
it nice. I think 8 or 9, because 8 the Make It Nice. 9 was when we had your Holland Tunnel.
The Gigi.
Right.
Say it, forget it, write it, regret it. I think was part of it. You know, Not Well Bitch is season 9.
But so I think to me, a lot of that she already kind of knew the character they wanted her to play. Season 9, I saw that glimpse already. That's what that turned me off.
Was that Giovanni's season?
Giovanni was season 10.
That was a good
That
one.
was incredible.
What season is she going? I don't think people from Haiti are going to university.
Oh my god! That was season 10, I think.
Yeah, okay. I think season 10 is
Oh.
the best.
I
best
mean,
word.
that was so cringe.
It was. I think what it was like certain. Wait, what happened? What happened again?
They went with Bethany.
Right.
And they were talking about they go to these countries
Right.
and they help, establish them and after tragedies. And he's like, yeah, now kids in Haiti are going to university. And she was like, nah, having it.
She's like, nah.
No.
No.
Basically,
She got like super drunk.
Yeah,
and
Beth-
then,
and
Bethany's
Beth-
like,
I love when Bethany genuinely gets uncomfortable and she's just like,
she's like, how do I she didn't even know how to shut it
she
up,
was
I
so
don't think.
pissed.
Because she thought she was bringing. It was more business for her that trip, so she thought Dorinda was the one to bring.
Because like you wouldn't bring Ramona, you wouldn't bring Sonya, you wouldn't
Right.
bring Lou.
Hell no.
I guess you could bring Lou.
Actually,
no,
no,
you
I would
couldn't.
make it
honestly
about
think
her.
yeah.
like, how she had a.
They'd be like, actually, when I was in Haiti, they'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Actually, while we're on this kick of like cringe, how about the our little trio doing that?
Though,
A friend of a
can I
family.
finish?
You can finish, but I'm adding something.
Oh, my
It's a
God.
friend of a
These two.
family. It was
You're
a
on
friend
the
of a
committee.
family.
She's the host. Okay, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Not the horse mouth. I'm sorry. Okay.
the
Righty.
most uncomfortable scene in Housewives history, where
never do this to me
Righty or
again.
Birdie,
important.
important.
Don't ever do this to me
and then
again.
Sonia accidentally calls her a whore.
Straight from the
Let's hear
horse
from the whore
mouth.
mouth. I mean, horse's mouth.
Oh my
Oh my god! And then Dorinda, they're all just talking
I'm gonna
over each
miss
other.
these old
Guys,
days
this
of
is
New York
I know,
City.
This is making me sad. Like this is the end
So
of an era.
here's the thing: is that
Literally.
I already felt like starting this season. I felt that when like with Leah coming in, that's why I've been so against Leah because it's breaking up that vibe that they had.
Right.
Like that's why I've been against it. I don't think people understand what I'm saying.
But what I
Oh,
will
Christ.
say, I think like I agree with that. But what I will say is, I think they could still keep that vibe with new people in.
No.
It's going to be really tough. Like finding a gem like Dorinda is going to be really.
That's what I mean. Like
Totally,
they
I
were
agree with
all
that.
just such. They were truly
Oh.
no better casting has gone on than those women
Right.
that were on those golden era of the seasons.
Sorry, let me clarify. I meant with Dorinda still.
You better
there.
clarify.
Oh,
Could have
with Dorinda,
brought,
right.
yeah, not with Dorinda gone. With Dorinda
Yeah,
still
I was
there.
like, hold on.
and bringing in new people.
Right.
Maybe even.
I think that's a cast where cross generation works.
Right. I think the gimmick
Yeah.
is watching Ramona, Sonia, and Luann, and
Yeah.
having 4 women watch them
Yes.
is the show. But now Dorinda's a part of that state.
But I think Leah, my thing, and we're going on a tangent, is Leah was a little too off. I think what was great about like Heather Holla and Kristen was that they were still close
Right.
enough engaged. Like I love the Heather Holla dynamic with all of them.
I want Heather Holla back.
Me too.
A lot of people calling for it today too.
Right.
Well, so I did say, like, whenever they brought her back at the Berkshires, it felt like it was like they were testing the audience to see
Right.
what did we feel about Heather coming back.
So there's a rumor that there's an OG coming
I
back
saw that too.
in like that's already ready and slated to come back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jill's
People are
there.
saying Jill, but I don't think it's
I don't
Jill.
think it's Jill.
I don't think it's
I think
Jill.
Jill will never come back.
Honestly,
she's
I don't think I.
trying to, but she's
I don't think I want Jill back.
No, I don't want Jill back
want-
either.
Kristen Tateman, Heather.
Well,
Yeah.
Kristen moved to
Ones I would
LA,
see back. Right.
I know. I thought that, but then I saw because I remember you posted it. She was just a road trip,
so
and you fooled me. You fuck.
No, I didn't fool you.
Oh.
She's still telling people that it's a road trip. I found out from another close source that it is actually true. She has moved here. I promise you, I'm not lying. I thought it threw me off too because then someone did some digging and they were like,
Because I remember I saw it on your thing and I was so excited, and then I was gonna even like tweet
No.
him, like, and then I saw it and I was
I'll tell you whenever we wrap
Right.
where the source
Well,
is.
why don't we wrap by saying our favorite?
your
Dorinda
source is
quote?
Brandy Glenn,
Consider the-
and probably because they're
Consider
friends
the
too.
source.
Consider the source. What do you mean consider the source? I love Tamara being like, what do you mean consider the source? Consider your source. Guys, I miss Tammy Sue already. I'm sorry.
Oh, bring
It's
her
about
back.
Dorinda. It's about Dorinda.
It's
Sorry.
a tough era. We're losing a lot of rods. But
We have
anyway,
lost a lot.
What's your favorite Dorinda quote to sign us off? If you had one. I mean, I the one that I use the most is "Not well, bitch." Constant.
Oh, I
That's a
know.
great
Don't
one.
play coquettish with me.
Yes. Oh my God.
That's a
is-
good
Uh-huh.
one.
I always quote. That's a good one.
Mhm.
I'll say, why don't you put an easy pass on that Holland Tunnel, bitch?
To me, it felt like somebody wrote it for her, and she still felt so forced. Sorry, I totally just annihilated. I'm like, actually, no, you.
That's like enough.
I'm like, that's not gonna work.
I you know what didn't feel forced? not well, bitch did roll off the tongue.
But it didn't feel forced, but it felt like, again, she's saying those things like she wouldn't normally do that. Something like a young person would say.
I thought she was pissed in that moment.
Right. Maybe. Okay, I take that back. You changed my mind.
Tunnel, you could be right about that. But not well, bitch just was
You're right.
Like,
you're right. I take it back.
I don't know.
Yeah, Steve, when you're right, you're right.
I'm always right. I'm a Taurus.
No, when you're right, but you're not always right.
Malx, what's your favorite quote?
I'm gonna say Giovanni, not for a sake of like being clever, just that she was truly just pissed.
The energy.
off, and it just became this thing.
And she doubled down that she didn't heckle her.
Yeah,
That was my favorite. She's like, I wasn't heckling.
Meanwhile,
Girl, I
heckling
think
the
you were
audience.
heckling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gave
okay.
Lou her
I like
next
that as
single.
a pick. Did you go?
Yeah, they said not well, bitch.
Oh yeah. And then we're both going with Coke. Oh, no. Oh,
No,
you went with the,
I said
sorry.
the Holland Tunnel, but
Sorry, I blacked out for a second.
And well, here's how we're doing about Dorinda leaving. Not
Not
well,
well.
bitch. Okay.
Seriously.
Oh.
But if
Almost
you're
worked.
Almost worked.
Almost worked.
We could have prepared
This
us.
also timeout actually means an end of the Berkshires, which is
The
wild.
Berserkers.
And I thought that too. That's what I mean. Like that golden era we're really saying by. You know what I'm thinking? It's kind of par for the course of 2020. I've been saying this a lot. Like I had to say, we all had to kind of say goodbye to our old lives as we've realized like this pandemic has gone on and things have shifted. And like it kind of makes sense. I spoke about this on a meeting of recovery. I can't say what you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. And so like we're just kind of letting all these things go. So I'm okay to let a lot of things go and change as long as new things come about properly.
I like that.
Guys,
the
I
heart
actually
jumped
nice-
out.
Is this a moment?
Yeah.
This is a
The heart
moment.
jumped out.
No, I'm a hopeless romantic. That's why I was spiraling today.
We would have
Slide
never
into his
known.
I am-
DMs.
I'm saying the emotions are all over the spectrum. It goes to that, and then I'm like,
Well, another lighter note. I do think that Dorinda will be back.
I agree.
I think that the way that this went down, the fact that she announced before the season finale even aired,
Right.
makes me feel like Bravo was, although maybe she was fired, I feel like there was a mutual like let's part ways. You like
kind of like a Tamara situation.
yeah, like you go like for a minute, but we want you back.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like Andy
I hope
Cohen
that's what it
said,
is.
Once you're gone, you're never really like.
Yeah, he's
gone.
like it's like
You'll
the mob, but
always
he
have-
says that, and I don't agree because there's a lot we want back, and they're not fucking.
Yeah.
coming
We've never
back.
seen Jules again.
Guys. Okay, so I have done a deep dive. I have a
She's-
real soft spot because I feel a lot of my like you
Your
know what I'm
energy.
talking about.
Yeah, I know
you
you're-
know what I'm
yeah.
talking about. And
Right, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
from the minute I saw her on my screen, I said, okay. From the minute she was popping pills in her steel calzone, and her calzone, and her
The
fucking
fork in the cow.
vagina broken, and popping Vicodin and whatever. Jules is living with her parents still, but one of her parents died, so I think it's just her and her mom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure her dad died. She's with the kids. They're still going through a custody case, and then she's still trying to sort out that legal problem. But just last month, she's now allowed to see her kids again because she wasn't for a few months. Like, it is so dark. Get her on the show.
Katie.
Oh,
It
so
feels
we're gonna
Katie
move
Ross
that.
like. It feels Katie Ross dark.
You're right.
Same
Because
energy.
like Jules came off like very like together.
No, but I know what you
know what I
mean,
mean.
yep.
Like she had a good cover
Right.
if something was going on.
And we saw the cracks real quick. One of them was, quite frankly, the vagina. I mean, we
broken
didn't see
vagina,
it, but
right.
yeah. And like, same energy. We're like, and also Katie Ross too. You're like, whoa.
Right. But
Back to
anyway,
Dorinda.
Dorinda, we're sending you all of our love and well wishes. Thank you for all of the work you've done and all you've given us. You really are an icon.
And good luck to you and to Hannah.
And
Yes.
And to John. Oh my God, John, the dry cleaner, the sweaty dry cleaner.
broken
But he's
up.
out of her life.
Well, still, he's part of this montage.
Yes. Goodbye, John. Oh.
We'll miss you, Dorinda. If you're new to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you drop a comment saying your favorite Dorinda moment. And make sure you give this a thumbs up.